In real-life MLB baseball, the trade deadline is coming up at the end of the month. Teams around the league are going to be buying or selling, trying to get their teams either ready for a rebuild or ready for a run into the postseason. One of the teams trying to sell all their pieces and work on a rebuild is going to be one of the worst teams in baseball at the moment, the Chicago White Sox. Hey guys, Nick from the future here editing this video. The White Sox did not have a good deadline. They didn't trade Garrett Crochet or Luis Robert. They traded Eloy, Eric Betty, Tommy Pham, and Michael Kopech, and they really only got Miguel Vargas and a lot of unknown young prospects back in return. Oh, and they're also about to lose their 20th straight game, so safe to say they didn't have a good deadline, but hopefully we can change that in the rest of this video. The White Sox are playing so generationally bad, it's almost worth thinking of a rebuild for them. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. I thought long and hard about where to relocate this team, and honestly, one of the greatest places I could think of that's a great baseball area. They have a wide fan base that loves to watch their team. And it is technically in the US, but it's also its own territory. We are moving the Chicago White Sox to Puerto Rico, and we are renaming them Los Bandidos de Puerto Rico. As you can see right... Oh, actually, wait a minute. Give me 1 second. As you can see right here, Los Bandidos de Puerto Rico are going to be joining the AL Central. They are a completely new franchise, absorbing the history of the White Sox, yet also at the same time creating their own new legacy. Now, before we continue in the video, shout out to my buddy Gabe. He is an authentic... No, that sounds weird. He was born and raised in Puerto Rico. He's a very proud Puerto Rican man. So I actually reached out to him when I was thinking of this idea to ask what he felt should be a good team name for it. Because I feel like a white guy trying to create a team name for Puerto Rico just didn't feel right. Especially because I know little about the history of Puerto Rico, and I didn't want to like accidentally make a team name that was offensive. So I felt like he would know good ones to make. So again, shout out to him. I'm going to send him this video once it's up. Hopefully he gets a kick out of it. Now, I don't know at the time of this recording how long it's going to be, but I plan on having the raw footage be a couple hours. So I'm trying to go like in depth with this shit. So if you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you guys leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel to help support and show that you guys want to see more content like this, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss out on another video. I'm stumbling over my words here. So without further ado, before I, talk myself into a coma, let's get on with the video. I am going to leave CPU trading off, although I am terrified of the trades that are going to happen because of this. We're not going to force trades because I feel like it's not authentic, and everything else I'm just going to keep as is. Manager tasks. How do we want to do set lineups, rotations, and injury management? I'm going to keep that manual. Scouting manual. Free agency trades. I want to have all of this be manual, but at the same time, honestly, no. I'm going to leave auto manage the manager tasks, but I'm going to keep it manual for developmental and general manager, because eventually we're going to want to build up our farm system, and that's going to need me to tell them where to scout. Now, granted, this does start at the beginning of the 2024 season, so I am going to technically simulate 1 year to kind of figure out what's going to happen. I'm not going to touch anything in terms of trades. And actually, is there a way I can turn that back to automatic for just a little bit here? Oh, I have to do all. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do all of them auto for just this one season because I did not think this through. So we're gonna simulate to the end of the season and see what happens with the technical White Sox. I should have waited. Honestly, I might redo this entire thing. Give me 1 second to see how this goes. This might be a test run. Red Sox acquired Pablo Lopez from the for Tristan Casas, Tyler O'Neill, and Jarren Duran. Y'all are desperate as fuck. Oh, dude, this losing streak is bad. Holy fuck. They are playing like the real-life White Sox right now, and it's kind of sad to see. Orioles trade Max Wagner for Kevin Pillar. What? Okay, so after one season, they finished 60 and 102. And the Brewers didn't make the playoffs either. This really was a shit year. They were, the second worst team in baseball by a game. That's crazy. Okay, so I am going to redo this because I am able to just import the entire thing. So I'm going to redo this. I don't think it's really going to change anything. But I'm going to keep them as the White Sox at first. I'm going to keep everything auto for a while, and then we'll eventually fix it. So my apologies for the beginning of this, but we'll figure it out as we go. Bro, I didn't think it could get any worse. They finished 50 and 112. Their win percentage looks like a batting average. The Brewers did make the postseason in this one. Are they going to win it? They didn't win. They didn't win. Okay, that's fine. So we got Brian Shaw, who retired. Pablo Espino. Who the hell are you? No Hall of Fame inductees after this first year. Now we are going to officially rebrand the team as Puerto Rico. I already exported them. So now we are officially taking over. Why do we have him in the minors? What? Why? Why didn't they trade him? Did they sign him to a contract? You have your best player in AAA. That is buffoonery to the highest degree. All right, the team is in Puerto Rico. We gotta figure out what's going on here. So we have exclusive free agents. So the people on the team, I didn't even see how people performed last year. So that's probably something I should check out. Mike Soroka, sir. What the fuck happened? I have a feeling he was... Well, no, he wasn't the ace. Garrett Crochet was. We're not tendering him a qualifying offer for $20 million. Are you shitting me? Can we sign him to a 2-year contract? He's 27. He should be in his fucking prime. And he's got B potential. So I feel like if we invest in him a little bit, let's give him a front-loaded payout to try and help him out. We are going to give him a club option, though. He seems to be okay with that. Paul DeYoung, I do not want you on this team. I do not care. I do not care about you. My girlfriend called me, and while I was on the phone with her, I made a few more moves, but I've thus far offered arbitration to Garrett Crochet and Andrew Vaughn. We have extended free agent contracts to thus far John Brebbia, Brad Keller, and Tim Hill. We have tendered contracts to many new people. We've also offered to Dominic Fletcher, Jairo Iriarte, Terrell Tatum, or sorry, not Terrell Tatum, my fault, Edgar Cuero, Samuel Zavala, Jared Schuster, Yoelki Cespedes, Jacob Amaya, Brian Ramos, and I believe that's it. But I still am in the midst of offering arbitration to certain people. 30 years old, batting .220 with a 556 OPS. You are not getting offered shit. Steven Wilson, 456. You're not getting offered shit. Jake Woodford, he was one of our starting pitchers, 4.43 ERA, D potential, but 28. Let's offer arbitration. I'm fine with that. Fuck it. Chris Flexen, D potential, 30 years old, 6.2. No, I'm sorry. No, there's no way I can do that. Michael Kopech, A potential at 28, but he's only a 65 overall. We have to offer him arbitration. There's no shot, right? Danny Mendick, Daniel Dudecock, as I like to say. I feel like just for the vibes, we gotta offer him arbitration. Tuki Toussaint, I like the name. He had a good card in MLB The Show, but he has a 6.22 ERA. Not really striking out many guys, giving up way too many hits. And he's 28 with C potential. No quirks. Just nothing. A negative 1.3 WAR. No, I can't do it. Free agency. What is our budget at the moment? Can I see the budget right now? So we are currently waiting to hear back on a lot of players, but we have 107.07 available budget. I am curious to see free agency. I mean, we're not going to be able to afford Juan Soto. Tanner Scott, I am curious about. The Marlins offered him $52 million for 5 years, and he is barely even acknowledging that. Corbin Burns is a free agent, but his contract's probably going to be big as hell. Oh, we'd have to make an offer. We'd have to make $100 million for. We're going to give him a. Let's add in a player option. We're thinking too high, too early. We need to work our way back up. So we need to get some like mid-80s B potential type talent. Let's see. Our worst spots are pitching, catching, second base, and outfield. Everywhere else is mid to really good. So honestly, getting someone like Jose Leclerc, or at least putting in an offer for him, isn't a bad idea. He pitched a 3.51 last year. We had 35 saves. So he gives up a few runs. But honestly, I feel like he'll be fine. We're going to do a backloaded contract, actually. Do I want to do a backloaded contract? We have more payroll now. Let's do a backloaded contract, but give him a player option. No, we're not going to give him an option. Fuck it. Teoscar Hernandez. He's 32. He is starting to decline a little bit. He has a 690 OPS, which isn't great. Actually, no. He did pretty bad last year. In 141 games. So, and this is a significant drop-off from how he's been playing. His WAR went from, like, in the damn near 4 to, like, roughly 2 to negative 0.3. So that is a bit of a scare. Adam Duvall has a 760 OPS, 1.1 WAR. Do we bring back Jose Quintana? It's possible. It's possible. Shane Bieber. This is an interesting one, honestly. Let's make an offer. Let's try and get Shane Bieber over here. He's looking for $20 million a year. Fucking hell. Would he be? He would be our ace, right? How about 4 years, $85 million? We front load that contract and give him a player option. Do we want to do a player? No, let's do a club option. He seems to really like that. Okay, so what is our budget at currently after that? Or I guess it doesn't really do much, I guess. So let's see. For this year, it would be what? Roughly... That's roughly 40 million away, so we have 60 million left. I want to try... There's so much we need to do. Hold on. So 40-man roster, Joe Barlow. Oscar Colas, we don't want to lose. So Joe Barlow. B potential, didn't pitch at all last year. I want to add him to the 40-man roster. Oscar Colas, isn't he one of our like prospects? Eric Fetty, is he on the 40-man? He is on the 40-man roster. Okay, good. Cespedes, we don't have Yoelki added? The fuck are we doing? I feel like the rest of these guys I'm okay with losing. Oh, actually, Baldwin. Brooks Baldwin. C potential. He's 24 years old. He's a switch hitting second baseman. Obviously doesn't have much pop. An okay arm and speed. Not many quirks. I'm going to add him to the 40-man if I'm able to. Awesome. Let me see something real quick, though, because one thing I want to do is I want to try and get a major, like, Puerto Rican name on the team to, like, lead the charge. Because you need... If you're going to send a team to Puerto Rico, you need to have, like, a hometown guy to, like, really get people going. There isn't even really a big Puerto Rican name on the free agent market. So we are definitely going to have to maybe try and make a trade out of that. Let me see if I can do something real quick. Let's gander over to the Mets, shall we? He does have a massive contract. So we would have to pay off that. But they also have Edwin Diaz. But you'd want someone who's playing every day. He has A potential. He'd be playing second base. He would take care of our second base issues. Because that arm is fucking atrocious. Holy shit. So they're needing a... Oh my god. We'd have to give them prospect. Bro, this is just the first offseason. I'm barely doing shit. We get maybe like a B-level pitcher... David Peterson, how do you do? 5.08 ERA. Jesus Christ. I mean, fuck. We need shit everywhere. Everywhere we can fucking get it. So honestly, oh, but that's a lot of contract. Fuck. A lot of their big guys have big fucking contracts. Okay, so let's just try Francisco Lindor. Okay, let's see. Do we have a second base prospect? We do. I don't like... No. He has a prospect. We're going to have to give up prospects. It's Francisco Lindor. Should I just be a dick and give away, like, a really shitty handle? There's no shot. Eric Fetty, how did he do last year at a 5.03 ERA? Who are our starting pitchers after this? They're all really young guys. Garrett Crochet. Oh, he's in arbitration, that's why. Jairo Iriarte. We're going to need to sign some starting pitching help. So, these won't be the starting pitching. I feel kind of confident in doing this because they're okay with taking it. Yes, we do give up a second base prospect, but honestly, I feel like that's not the worst of our concerns at the moment. We have enough time to build up shit. We're getting a big-ass name. Francisco Lindor is on the team. It says shortstop is 7th, but really we're putting Francisco Lindor at second base anyway. So I am fine with that. We're gonna give him no, we can't do that. We're gonna give him a player option. See if we can get him. Can we find a fucking catcher? Danny Jansen is okay. Francisco Mejia is interesting. He hasn't been hitting great. How's his defense? 10 errors and an negative 0.5 B WAR. I can't pull a plug on that one. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see. He's looking for $2.3 million a year. We're gonna sign him to a 1-year contract. He's looking for $3 million now. Honestly, I'm okay with putting him as a platoon guy. Because he's not getting offers anyway. We don't need to glaze the fuck out of him. The Mariners trade Hiroki Irabu for James Beard. Terrell Tatum. Okay. Oh, shit! I still have it on auto! Fuck! Fuck. I was wondering why that shit was happening. Okay. Hold everything. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Shit happened that I'm not aware of. We have Francisco Lindor. We got Teoscar and we got Jose. Awesome. Did we get anyone else? We got Kyle Higashioka. Max Stassi, I'm honestly... Wait. Oh, I thought Corey Lee was a lefty. Fuck. Okay, yeah, Kyle is definitely starting. Max Stassi. Jesus Christ, you are getting sent down to AAA, my friend. Luis Robert. Why is he still in AAA? Why did I not move him up yet? Move to AAA. Yes. Shane Bieber. How's Shane Bieber looking? We're still at his top contract offer by far, so I feel oddly confident that we're going to get him. They have 41 players auto-fixed the 40-man roster. Let's see here. Anything coming up? No? Juan Soto signed with the Mariners! Holy fuck. Brad Keller has accepted the Pirates offer and is no longer considering... When did I make an offer for Brad Keller? I don't fucking want him. Felix Bautista from the Orioles for Grayson Rodriguez? Oh, wait. They get Felix Bautista and Grayson for Gavin Williams? That was a move. For sure. Yeah. Oh, free agency. Do we have Shane Bieber? We have Shane Bieber, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. How is our pitching only at 25th? We are going to go into the Rule 5 draft. I love how, like... Oh, we have the #1 chance at the #1 pick. That is huge, actually. Hold on. I kind of want that. We got the 7th pick? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Shit. I mean, we still need pitching. He hasn't played at the major league level yet. His stuff is kind of low, but he could be a work in progress if we get him down. Enrique... Wasn't this guy drafted last year? And he's up in the Rule 5 draft. Jordan Groshans could also be viable. Played a little bit in 2022. He did okay. I feel like I would hate to see him get taken knowing I could have picked him. So I'm going to go ahead and take him. And this dude's still here. And Jordan Groshans. I feel like because he has a prospect status, I need to take him. Jordan Groshans, if he's not I don't think he's going to be taken. We're taking Jordan Groshans, dude. Fuck yeah. It's come to an end. Any players that you drafted during this draft will need to remain on your 26-man roster for the season, or they may be claimed by their previous team. Wait. Fuck. I did not think that through. Shit. All right, so how's our budget looking right now? I am curious. We have 26 million left. Okay. So. Okay. The Angels. Am I stupid? Wait. I hit look at offer, and then it didn't show me the offer. Did the Rangers not give me an offer? Were they going to offer me Marcus Semien? What the hell happened? I hit view offer and it didn't do shit. The Twins signed Corbin Burns. That's great. Now he's in our division. Pete Alonso signed with the Astros. Interesting. Max Fried with the Athletics. Gleyber Torres with the Marlins. Okay. Simulate 2 renewable contracts. Decided with Crochet. God damn it. Alright, so we are heading into our first season as the Los Bandidos de Puerto Rico. And honestly, I am excited because it's a new team, it's a new identity. We're gonna go ahead and mess with the differences here. Honestly, I want him on the bench. I don't know why this is even a second thought. Andrew Benintendi. How's the defense? The defense is atrocious, but I think Eloy's is worse. 100% worse. Teoscar is an everyday player. What are we doing? Enrique Bradfield Jr. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go out. Let's look at free agency because this is ridiculous. Max Scherzer is still... No one signed this man? We're offering him a contract. We have a fifth pitcher. We have $7 million of available budget. Oh boy. All right, so let's actually scouting. I want to make sure I keep an eye on my scouting shit. So let's simulate the first series against the Angels. Auto fix all. We went 1-2. How did we do in those games? We gave up 10 runs. Y'all gave up fucking 10 runs. Shane Bieber pitched a shutout and y'all couldn't do shit. Yes, I want to stop simulating. Oh my lord. Max Scherzer. Why does he have a 6.75 ERA? He gave up 1 run. Oh, did he pitch again? No? Am I stupid? Oh. I'm just confused at this point. Alright, scouting. So we, like, desperately... Let's see. We desperately need a catcher. And pitching. Catching, pitching, and infield. So, I feel like position... Well, okay, let's see. Position players is best to do Nelson Puls. So we need a catcher. Let's do an international catcher. Alright. Next... Let's see, this guy, who does better with what? This guy does better with discovering new prospects, so let's just have him do that. Let's do infield central. Scout a specific prospect. This guy's the number 1, so yeah, we're going to have him do that. Okay, Francisco Lindor, Ben, 339 in his home team. And Shane Bieber's pitching good as shit. Garrett Crochet not doing the greatest. Teoscar Hernandez not doing the greatest. Jose Leclerc giving up a lot of runs. Colson Montgomery's doing okay. What the fuck is happening? Do we need to change up their training? Oh, I haven't used training yet. Can we see that? Who's on the trading block? Aaron Ashby. And there's also Emundo Sosa batting .368 through 7 games. To be fair. Do we have anyone? Luis Robert Jr. listed as MVP. Which kind of pisses me off because I was low-key trying to trade him this year. Luis Robert also second in line for the Hank Aaron Award. Kyle Higashioka for a Gold Glove. Look at him. Luis Robert, he's going off. Any Silver Sluggers? Luis Robert, shocker. So Luis Robert is literally the face of this team right now. How are the people performing? Garrett Crochet, he's still struggling. Through 6 starts, he's 1-5. 6.41 ERA. Do we need to send him down? Low key. Might need to send him down. I think he's got minor league options, right? Yeah, he has plenty of minor league options. Okay. Shane Bieber's ERA is popping back up a little bit. Francisco Lindor is still doing great. Luis Robert popping off. Teoscar still batting low 200s. Jose Leclerc's calmed it down a bit. Colson Montgomery's still doing fine. Yohan Moncada doing okay. Mike Soroka's average. Dominic Fletcher is a disgrace to society. Eloy Jimenez firing up. Love to see it. God, this team ERA is fucked because of Garrett Crochet and Max Scherzer. Who do we have in the minor leagues that we could possibly call up? 3.28 ERA. I'm honestly okay with sending him down and bringing up Drew Thorpe. I'm okay with. He's not. Wait, what? Oh, scouting. That's like the main reason I've stopped now. Okay, so this guy is not really that interested in us. Cool. 7 catching prospects scouted. Awesome. This guy has a lot of interest. He's very low on the ranking, though. Okay, so we called up Drew Thorpe. And he has a 1.29 ERA, and granted, it's only 2 starts, but I'm low-key impressed. Max Scherzer is cold as hell. Shane Bieber is starting to fucking go off the train. Okay. We're not last in the division, though. That's the Tigers. Justin Steele just got traded from the Cardinals, or from the Cubs to the Cardinals for Mason Wynn and Miles Michaelis. That's such a lopsided trade. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No! I was just about to trade him. That's what... He injured himself. I am upset. Lindor is struggling. Shane Bieber is struggling. Crochet can't stop giving up tanks in AAA ball. Jose Leclerc is doing okay. Teoscar is slowly but surely coming up. We might still be able to spin something on that. Let me add them to the trading block first. Low-key want to try and flip Benny Biceps because I don't think he's gonna do this shit again. The Astros already want to make us an offer. Andrew Benintendi for Justin Verlander? He's on the IL! No! You are batshit crazy we can't even afford him! It's gonna put us -8 mil. What is this offer? Blue Jays are interested in making me a trade offer. Dominic Fletcher for Yusei Kikuchi. Not the offer I was expecting. He has .1 WAR. How's Yusei pitching this year? He's in AAA currently. But honestly, we need the pitching. I can't add anything to it. But honestly, I'm okay with that. I am more than happy with that. Yusei Kikuchi, a needed arm for this MLB lineup. Luis Robert, he has 26 days left. Max Scherzer broke his hand. I mean, it's okay. He had a 5.5 ERA anyway, so maybe that's for the best. Wait, Drew Thorpe had a shoulder separation? Why is everyone getting injured? Fuck, so we're not as stacked as I thought we were. Okay, Noah Schultz. He's fucking struggling. Woodford, 4.4 ERA. Yusei Kikuchi only has a 0 ERA because he hasn't pitched in the majors yet. Tigers are offering us Andrew Benintendi for Daniel Suzak. A prospect who has not done shit at the major league level. I can't do it. I'm gonna need more of a haul, to be honest. We're honestly not doing as bad as I thought we were gonna be doing, but this is definitely gonna be a long one, and I'm also realizing this is gonna take me multiple days to record. Because I started recording this at like 10 at night, thinking it would only be a couple hours. I forgot how in-depth I'm planning on getting on this, so that's my fault. Cody Bellinger's a Brewer? They gave him 3 top prospects? That's honestly fair. Okay, what is this cold streak we're on? I'm not liking this. We also have Lane Thomas getting traded. Wait, what? How? I don't think you can play the All-Star Features game, can you? I don't think you can. Okay, what if we move Mike Soroka to the bullpen, send one of the bullpen guys down, call up Garrett Crochet? I'm okay with that. Send one of the bullpen guys down. We'd have to send Tim Hill to AAA because there's no way in hell we can have that happen. And then we have our draft. Okay, so we can still get a decent pick. Obviously, they're gonna go with all this shit. Ken Doyle. Wasn't he like... Oh, he was 2nd overall. He was 83rd on our rankings? Really? This is gonna be the #1 rated guy, right? Tom Bagley. These are the 1st overall picks? What is happening? What? Okay. Sure. No one's... I mean... He's listed as the #1 overall in both our organization and the MLB. And he fell to the 7th overall. He has a really good current stat for strikeouts, hits, and pitch velocity. So he's throwing heat. Where he's struggling is giving up home runs and walking guys. That is fixable. I don't see why we don't draft him. That was like a clear and obvious thing to do. But he has the potential to be really good with his control, break, and velocity, go really long into games, and not give up that many hits. And be decent with strikeouts. I'm going another pitcher. I like this pick. A lot of these guys are going to fall. I'm going to take a catcher because we absolutely fucking need one. Next guy. I feel like he's definitely going to fall. We got to take Ken Tanner. And he's still there. We're taking Rios. And we're simming the rest of the draft. Because after that, I have no idea. Honestly, I'm okay with those draft picks. I'm actually really okay with those. Why are we so hurt? I have a bad feeling that we're not going to be able to sign Robbie Faulkner because he has 41% interest in signing with us. What the fuck round was... I don't remember drafting this guy. He was a round 5 draft pick. How's Yusei Kikuchi doing? He has a 3.21 ERA, so not terrible. We're still not last in our division, but we're close. Right now, what's his face back from the injured list? Teoscar's there now. Let's see. Luis Robert Jr. is at the top of that fucking list. Arizona, Texas, and St. Louis are the 3 main teams interested in him at this moment. Which of these teams has the best middle infield? I would say the Cardinals. They got rid of Mason Wynn. So I would... because we want young. So the Rangers are going to have the most proven middle infield, but they are also the most expensive. So I'd argue, let's try and see who the Diamondbacks have on. Let's see. Merrill Kelly in the last year of his contract. We do need pitching help. Let's see. I wanna get a young guy. So let's see. Ji-Hwan Bae. They must have traded for him. Interesting. Ji-Hwan Bae. I want one of their prospects. They're willing to give me... No shot. Okay, let's get rid of Ji-Hwan Bae for a sec. Can we get... They're willing to give me both of their shortstop prospects? Dude, we might have to do this. We might have to, because we have an MLB ready pitcher who's doing okay. Actually, wait. Ooh, no. Hold on a second, because he's probably going to retire after this year. It's the last year of his contract. We're not making a playoff push, so there's no need for us to get an MLB ready pitcher at the moment. So honestly, I'm taking him out of this. Can we get a younger pitcher who can develop over time? He's in arbitration until 2030. I'm okay with this. Honestly, I'm okay with this. Luis Robert, I liked having him on the team, but we need to sell while his stock is high. How is Andrew Benintendi doing? What the fuck? He's batting great. He has a 2.6 WAR? That's fucking nuts. Hold on, let's secure this deal really quick. We got a ton of prospects out of that. That's huge. Oh my God, Garrett. I don't know what to do with you right now. I really don't. Okay, so the Nationals initially offered me a trade for Andrew Benintendi in exchange for Riley Adams, which I didn't think was a terrible thing because he has a 731 OPS in AAA, 1,000 fielding percentage, and a 1.1 WAR. But Keibert Ruiz, a 265, 693, so not quite as good statistically. Fielding is a little bit worse. So statistically, he's not as good, but he's a little bit younger with a little bit better potential and a lot more MLB experience. That on top of the fact we were already designating Tim Hill for assignment. He has a 20 ERA. And the Nationals want him? I'm honestly okay with that if we can have a young catching core. Well, I mean, we kind of have young guys already, but if we can have like a good, experienced, and relatively cheap catching core at the moment. We are designating Max Stassi for assignment. I'm honestly... Does he have minor league? He has all of his minor league options used. And so does he. I don't want 3 catchers at the major league level. I mean, we have the space for it, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I don't really see a point. So let's try and put him in a suggested trade. Because we're in the last year of his contract. Let's see what we get. finding a lot of trades. What the fuck? Is my game just crashing? Okay. So him for Mike Clevenger. Not what I was necessarily thinking. A lot of old guys here. Tyler Wells isn't terrible. A starting pitching prospect for Yoan Moncada isn't terrible. He's young enough where he could develop. I don't know. So the Guardians one is one I have to remember. Guardians. Ahmed Rosario. He has 8 potential. He's 29. But he would be MLB ready. So all we would be doing... What does Ahmed Rosario's contract look like? He's in the last year of his contract too. That's why he's getting offered up. But he's hitting well. His defense... A lot of errors, actually. So his defense isn't great. He hasn't played a lick. He's in Double-A right now. I don't feel as good about that one. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're fine with making this deal. What happens when we add Kumar Rocker? That brings it up a lot. Okay. Honestly, I'm okay with this. We have a lot of... I shouldn't say a lot. We have some outfield prospects. So, yes, I'm going to make this deal. I think this is good. Also, granted, we are 20 games behind, but we're third in the division. We're obviously not making any sort of push for the playoffs. We have all of our pitchers are fucking hurt. Towards it, the Guardians are offering me for Eloy Jimenez. They want to give me Tyler Freeman and Reynel Delgado. So let's see. Reynel Delgado. He's a 25-year-old B potential second baseman who's a switch hitter, who has a damn near 800 OPS and is batting .311. Decent speed. Can play third and short, so I like the sound of that. Tyler Freeman, he's currently on the IL with a broken shin. In Double-A, before he broke his shin, he had 830. He was not doing good this year for Cleveland, so they sent him down, and he was actually doing pretty well, and then he broke his shin. Eloy, he's getting in the prime of shit. His defense isn't great, so he's basically a DH. But he's done it. He's done it well. He has some injury issues every now and then, but we need to sell high. And I don't think that we need to take a risk like this when we need to just be building up prospects right now. We need to be getting as many young guys as possible. Eloy, I salute your service. We are sending you to the Guardians. Fuzzy would be very happy. Damn. Need a few days. So this guy's not going to sign. We can't offer... Oh, okay. We can offer him a contract. Yeah, sure, why not? He decided to sign. Let's go. The Braves are offering us 3 people. One of them being Braxton Ashcraft, which I feel like I've heard that name before. Maybe I'm thinking of Graham Ashcraft. That's probably what... That's honestly probably what I'm thinking of. A lot of C-level prospects. Actually, all C-level prospects. I don't like it. We signed Teoscar to the deal that we did for a reason. Today is the trade deadline. Okay. So let's assess our situation here. Have Lindor for a while, so we don't have to worry about trying to trade him for a little bit. He's 31, but he's doing good. He's batting .809 OPS with a .273 average. Damn near 3 WAR. Decent fielding. Hopefully, I have a feeling he's probably not been playing second like I wanted him to. But who knows? I feel like Garrett Crochet might be a guy... We have him for a little bit. We don't need to rush the trade. He's not doing well this year. This year's just not the year to trade him. Noah Schultz, we should probably send down to Triple-A. He's just not doing well. Can we designate Max Scherzer for assignment? Because I think I signed him to a 1-year contract, and this is just not going well. He's currently on... He must be activated. He's going to be on... Today is the deadline to sign draft picks. I don't think we're going to be able to get our number 1 overall pick, which is really fucking sad. So our number 1 pick, we couldn't sign. Offer a contract. We were giving him double what his bonus demand is. And he has signed. Woohoo. We're going to simulate to the postseason. We're not making the postseason. We've definitely done better as a team overall compared to this past season, although it's really hard to do worse. We improved our record by 12 games, which isn't great, but it's improvement nonetheless. Milwaukee is the wild card seed. Awesome. The Dodgers defeat the Rays. It's 2020 all over again. Let's see. We had Max Scherzer retire due to age. I was going to DFA him, and I just completely forgot to do that, so that is honestly fine. Dylan Rock tore his labrum. Caleb Bueshley also tore his labrum. I'm curious to see who is all retiring because of injury. Jacob Marcy tore his MCL. That's crazy. Hey, we technically have our first Hall of Famer in our new team's history. Max Scherzer, who played his final year of Major League Baseball with the team, is now a Hall of Famer, which is great. Just got back from vacation, so this has been recorded. Let's see, I recorded the last part Thursday night. This is Sunday night, so 2 or 3 days later. It's actually should be 3 days. 3 days later. Got a little bit of sun going. Just got home from the gym about an hour ago. Tried to play a little bit of Diamond Dynasty. Had to refresh myself on the progress we made. So our first official season, we finished 72-90. 22 games better than our last season. We worked on getting a home guy with Francisco Lindor being from Puerto Rico. We got Shane Bieber in a trade who put up some pretty decent numbers. 3.46 ERA, a 1.19 whip. That's a step below decent. He's doing all right. Garrett Crochet we have under contract for another couple years. I didn't want to sell him quite yet. Maybe see if we could get him to perform better this year. We have 5 players who have contracts coming up for free agent negotiations. Mike Soroka, we have a team option. He put up a 6.10 ERA, but he is 28. B potential, 77 overall. I think we're going to pick up his team option. We're going to exercise the option. Do we sign him to... Let's sign him to a 2-year contract. He's looking for $7.4 million. Well, we're going to go with a club option because he's old. He's not gonna be the ace, but he's gonna be fine. We're gonna front load his contract. Let's give him $16 million. Let's give him that offer. Kyle Higashioka, I don't think we're gonna bring back. I'm gonna double check our catcher depth. Oh, I forgot we got Keibert Ruiz. We have Johnny Noseworthy, who we drafted and is already the second best catcher in our organization, behind one of our bigger prospects in Edgar Cuero. But I'm going to say for right now, we're not going to offer contracts to anyone else on the team. Tasker Hernandez is exercise option. We'll be making... we gave him a player option, but he exercised the option. So we stay with the team. We keep Teoscar. Now we have to tender or non-tender a lot of contracts here. Holy shit. We got a lot of young guys. We have a lot of young talent, which is kind of the point of this rebuild. We have to build up our farm system, try to see how these young guys develop. We also have a few older guys, older veterans in the system. All right, selected 40-man roster. See, that's the thing. I don't know who is and isn't on the 40-man. How many spots are available on the 40-man at the moment? Because I don't want to add unnecessary. Is there a way to check that? Avoid losing talented players that are eligible. How do I know who's eligible for the Rule 5 draft? Is there a way I can look this up? Player must have played professional baseball for a certain number of years and not me. Okay. Basically, they have to be 23 years old or older and have played for a decent amount of time. So a lot of the guys I put on the 40-man roster don't need to be on the 40-man roster. Good to know. So Hiroki Irabu did not need to go on the 40-man roster. Even he technically didn't need to go on the 40-man roster. So though it's people who played in the major leagues. So I don't have to be super worried about much. Because they had to have played for at least 4 years. God, I put a 48 overall on the 40-man roster. I'm fucking stupid. He better be the future of our franchise. I swear to God. In terms of free agency, we have $54 million available in the budget, and our worst positions right now are everywhere in red. Keibert Ruiz is fine at catcher. I feel like, how did he do last season? 262. Okay, I feel like it's more our depth that's making catcher not look as good. We need the positions that are in red besides catcher. We are in the early stages of a rebuild, so I feel like going out and spending big money on unnecessary things would not be the smartest idea. Adam Duvall, I feel like he's kind of having a sneaky season. 860 OPS last year for the Angels, 3.2 WAR, 1,000. He didn't make an error. The age is a little concerning. He's looking for, I'll give him 6.5. He will be an everyday guy. I feel like we would be stupid to not put out a flyer on this guy. He was a silver slugger and an all-star, so he came off a rough year, but he's looking to make a comeback. I'd say let's try and ink him down. Let's do a 4-year deal. He's looking for $7.7 million a year. We're going to give you 8. We're going to give him $32 million in total. We're going to give him a player option and a backloaded payout structure, so then he might be more incentivized to exercise his option as we go on. Lane Thomas signs with Puerto Rico for 4 years, $32 million. Let's look at relievers. We didn't really look much at relievers, which was kind of dumb on my part. Who's in our bullpen right now? I forget. We have Jose Leclerc, who actually did fine. How many saves did he have? He had 36 saves, which... How many... Hold up. Oh, I can't even look at stats from this past season. Okay. That isn't terrible. Craig Kimbrell, 37 years old with a 6.19 ERA. What the fuck? He probably wants like $4 million, $2.8 million a year? Fuck it. We'll do it. We are going to do a team option. But we're going to give him more money. $3.5 million. We have to try and put an offer out there. What's our budget looking? Okay, he wants $14.1 million a year, $72 million a year. We're gonna spend a little bit of money. That's actually really good. Holy shit! But our budget kind of went way down. But we're putting shit out there. Oh, okay. So Josh Naylor rejected our contract offer, or he just hasn't signed it yet. Oh, he was the only one that came in. Okay, so our starting pitching went up. Somehow our relief pitching went down? I'm assuming we got... Wait. So Jake Woodford must have gotten claimed... Oh, he was designated for assignment? Shit, but we got Tyler Matzik. We got Adam Duvall and Lane Thomas, which is huge. If we get Eugenio, I feel like we should sign him to a low-key offer. 1 year, $7 million. I think is a decent offer. That way we're not going out and spending crazy money. Josh Naylor signs with Puerto Rico. Let's go. Luis Rengifo accepted 16 million over 2 years. Really? We got Eugenio though. So we just don't have a second baseman. He's looking for 1.3 million a year. Let's sign him to a 3-year contract. He wants to be with a contender, but I feel like we're a sneaky contender. We could sneak out a wild card spot. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so Joe Kelly did a little bit bad, but he's a good veteran presence, and I feel like us signing him to a 1-year contract worth $2 million is a good thing. So we have a veteran presence. He's a flamethrower. He's just probably gonna walk a lot of guys. Second official season as the Puerto Rico Bandits, or Los Bandidos de Puerto Rico. I'm gonna double check that Bandidos means what I think it means before I get flamed in the comments. Bandits. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, we are on kind of a hot streak to start the season. I'm impressed. Currently at the top of the division. I mean, granted, it is 33 games into the year. We went out and spent a bit of money. I don't think this will last throughout the year, but honestly, I would not be shocked if we make a wild card. Here, Jose Leclerc already has 12 saves. And we are 15 games into the year. Or, not 15 games, sorry. We're like 40 games into the year. But he's played 15 games and saved 12 of them. That's nuts. Eugenio Suarez proven to be a good investment. 904 OPS. Good fielding, 1.3 WAR already this year. Strikeout rate's a little bit high, a little bit under 1/5 of the time, so maybe get the strikeouts down just a little bit, but this is solid. Okay, now we're starting to cool down a little bit. I kind of expected this. Josh Naylor picking it back up. Lindor's still struggling a little bit. Bieber keeping a solid statistical average. ERA getting back down there for Crochet. Leclerc kind of fell back a little bit, but still 23 saves. I feel like that's got to be high up. Teoscar kind of fallen a little bit here. We might need to trade he fractured his arm? That's bullshit. Adam Duvall's also hurt with a shin contusion. Well, he's not really doing good anyway, so I guess that's fine. Braves are giving us an offer. Hiroki Urabu for Aaron Bummer. No. He's a young prospect, but he has a lot of potential. So I'm gonna decline that trade. If Hiroki Urabu turns out to be a bust, we'll see. Okay, now we're back on the winning streak. I like it. How are we doing with our scouting prospects? I'm curious to see that. Oh, we have 3 days until the draft. Marcus Semien just got traded to got traded to the Astros? That's interesting. David Bednar acquired by the Orioles. That's nuts. Ken Doyle. Didn't we draft him last year? All this shit. Ken Doyle. All right, we are going to the draft. Let's see. We are the 9th overall pick. The Guardians have the 1st overall one. Emmanuel Palmer was the ranked 1st overall. It's probably him. That kind of looks like his silhouette. And it's not. Thomas Gold. Interesting. Okay. Emmanuel Palmer went 6th overall. And then Ken Doyle went... that sucks. That sucks. Let's see. Can I see what our biggest position... Oh, yeah, it's on the side here. Third base is 15th. Our biggest need is second base. We didn't scout any second baseman. That was dumb of me. That was dumb. We're going to draft Giancarlo Bonilla. He opted out of the doctor exam, which kind of scares me, but he's an 18-year-old second baseman. We need second baseman pronto. Next thing we need is pitching. Wouldn't be a big strikeout guy. I'm gonna take him. Let's take a chance. Big potential for contact. All right, potential for power. Gonna be a great hitter. Decent fielder. We gotta take Elliot Hirschstick. Okay, sure. We're gonna take Manuel Benitez, an 18-year-old high schooler. Pretty young, so we're going to give him time to develop. I'm going to go Felipe Batista. I meant to draft him, not pin him. We're going to make one more pick before we simulate the rest of the draft, and it's obviously going to be a pitcher. His stamina's not really going to improve much. He's a righty. Do we have any? Okay, so all of these are right, or no, this guy's a lefty. Okay, good to know. That guy has the most promise. We're going to go Marco Casto. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say I'm sorry. First game back from the All-Star break. We are 97 games through the year. We have a 6-game lead on the division. I am still in shock of that. Best on the block, O'Neal Cruz. Okay. What do they need? First baseman. I'd be willing to give them Andrew Vaughn. We have Josh Naylor on for a 5-year contract. Andrew Vaughn would be fine. And then in terms of pitching, they want a decent amount of stuff. I can't blame them. Joe Kelly, I don't know. Orlando Baroa, he's actually pitching pretty well. We'd have to give up someone else big too. I think I'd be okay with this. I mean, O'Neal Cruz, we're basically getting the same thing, just like a little statistically better. I'm trying to think this all out because I just saw a Jolly Olive video where there were a lot of lopsided trades, and one of them was the Aroldis Chapman trade for Cole Reagan. For the season that it was, Aroldis Chapman trade was good for the Rangers. After that, Cole Reagan's is under Royals control until 2029 or some shit like that. So the potential war mismatch is greater. So O'Neal Cruz would be under team contract until the 2029 season, which I think would be fine if he's performing at this rate. So I'm okay with that. We are trying to make a playoff push. So probably also getting relief pitching help would be huge. Who is the best relief pitcher on the market currently? Matt Strahm. He'd be a free agent after the season, only getting $2.6 million. Has a 1.39 ERA as a relief pitcher. This might be a sneaky one. I don't know. Tyler Freeman, not really doing much at this level. I'm fine with giving him Tyler Freeman. No shot we get Yelich. I mean, that's a lot of contract, but I don't know if we can afford it. This was supposed to be a rebuild. But we're making a push right now. He would be under the team contract until 2030. I'm at a crossroads. I don't know what to do. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Is there a way I can look at the budget for future years so I don't fuck myself? Let's see. Actually, the team contracts are going down. That's because I feel like a lot of contracts are coming up. I mean, honestly, if they're willing to take Tyler Freeman for that, I'm more than okay with that. I hate to do it, but we have to get rid of him. Designate for assignment. We are designating Teoscar Hernandez for assignment. Hate to do it. Cubs are offering us a trade. Jacob Amaya for Jameson Taillon. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take that. What the fuck? There's no way. Dude, for Robert Perez Jr.? I'd be a fool not to take this. Oh, wait a minute. Let's look at... Whoa. The name got me a little bit. A 5.65 ERA? What is happening? I feel like we'd be dumb not to take this, right? I mean, I kind of said that late, but honestly, I'm okay with this. We get rid of some money. We open up some contract space. We get a young starting pitcher. I'm okay with that. Wow, he declined our offer. Dude, I keep getting first-round picks that I just can't sign. I'm seeing a lot of W's, which I was not expecting at all. Well, I'm seeing a string of L's now. That's not what I want to see. Okay. We are currently 77-62 in this year. Shane Bieber, back from the IL, doing great. O'Neal Cruz batting .260 with an .856 OPS. I am fine with that. We don't have him in the field yet, but that's okay. Teoscar Hernandez is in the minor leagues, putting up stellar numbers for some fucking reason. Yelich helping out a shit ton. 904 OPS, 3.9, damn near 4 WAR. We won the division, ladies and gentlemen, at 88-74. That's disgusting. That is honestly disgusting. We're facing Baltimore in the wild card spot, though. But the fact that we were 88-64 is nuts. How was it? We were not. This was a weak division. If we were in the American League West, we would be out of the playoffs. We had the same record as the Orioles, and they barely made it in. I'm like low-key terrified. Hold on, let's check the calendar. So it's a best of 3. Sim through this date. We are 0-1. The first game, Shane Bieber lost. He went 7 innings and couldn't. Okay. So we have to win out the next 2 games, ladies and gentlemen. Sim through date. We won 10-0. When he went a full shutout. Okay, I'm not gonna actually play the game. I'm gonna quick manage. We get back some runs. We give up a shit ton of more runs. Okay, Brandon Pfaadt, we are going to make a pitching change. We have a lot of high ERA guys. I think Drew Thorpe is the way to go. Gives up a double, ground out, and we get out of it. We got to go Jose Leclerc here. Pitch, gives up a single, strikeout, fielder's choice, and we fucked ourselves. Hit by pitch. We are alive here, ladies and gentlemen. We get a walk, and it's O'Neal Cruz. We are watching it. Gonna move myself up here. Oh, we got a dot on the strike call. Okay. Okay. Bro, I am so fucking invested in this. Our first playoff push as the Puerto Rican Bandits. Imagine O'Neal Cruz hits a game-time grand slam. Swung right through the pitch. Okay. Down to our last strike, ladies and gentlemen. In year 2 of the rebuild, can we keep our playoff hopes alive? Wow. That hurts. That honestly hurts. After saving our season by winning 10-0 the day prior, Los Bandidos de Puerto Rico fall short 6-2 and are eliminated from the playoffs by the Baltimore Orioles. A sad way to go out, but it was our first taste of playoff adrenaline. Let's simulate to the offseason, see who wins. The Mariners defeated the Marlins to win the postseason. Our contract has come to an end. You will need to sign a new one for the upcoming season. The following teams have made you a contract offer. Obviously, I'm re-signing with the Puerto Rican Bandits. Clayton Kershaw retired as a Ray. Clayton Kershaw was a Hall of Fame candidate, had a career 2.69 ERA, 3,329 strikeouts, which is absolutely crazy. All right, we're back on like what, week fucking 3 since I started this recording. My beard has fully grown back since the start of this recording. That's how long it has taken me to do this, but because I've had so many other things going on and other things, I honestly don't even remember like what I've all done. Obviously, I remember wanting to get rid of Teoscar, so I don't know if I'm going to re-sign him, especially after this past season. Yusei Kikuchi just got traded to the Astros like a few days ago. 3.71 ERA. Jorge Lopez, you are 34, a 2.22 ERA, 1.13 whip. These motherfuckers need to get their FIP up. Garrett Crochet, you have been an interesting fellow in this game and in real life, apparently. He brought it back towards the second half of this past season. This is his last year on arbitration. I feel like we should milk that. We can talk about an extension throughout the season. We have Mason. When did we get Mason Miller? I don't remember doing any of this. He has 17 holds and 1 save. Didn't he have a beard? When I drafted him, I feel like he had a beard. Or am I thinking of some other guy? Adam Frazier, why the fuck do we have you? He's 27. Had a little bit of a rough year last year. Apparently, we traded for him. Who did I trade to the Red Sox? I mean, they might not even be on the team at this moment in time, but I'm curious who I would have traded to the Red Sox. Wait, I should probably look in, like, transactions or some shit. We traded Adam Duvall for him? I mean, I think Adam Duvall was doing pretty shitty, so that's not shocking. I'm, like, reevaluating all the trades I made, and honestly, I feel okay with these. I feel like the one that was just the biggest L was Jameson Taillon. So I see I was going to say, I see Jazz has been made a free agent, but we are not going to be able to afford his contract. Holy shit. I could sign him for 1 year. Tarek Skubal, I won't be able to make an offer on him. So we won't be able to sign any big free agents, but this team is, like, coming off of a season where they made the playoffs for the first time as their rebranded selves. So I feel like making super big changes isn't necessarily the way to go. So an outfield help is something we need. Jazz Chisholm is right there. We're not going to be able to afford his contract. I don't want to plunge this team into the depths of hell for the future. I think we have to. Unless his contract is completely outrageous. A 2-year deal, $12.5 million. I'm okay with that. Let's simulate a little bit. Jonah Heim goes to the Cardinals. Jazz went to the Royals. Interesting. Michael Kopech accepted the Phillies offer, so Michael Kopech is not coming back. David Bednar went to the Phillies. Chaz went to the fucking Astros. Damn it. Oh, we signed Kyle Schwarber. Why did it not give me It didn't give me a thing. Well, so let's do a 2-year deal. A 3.03 FIP. We're gonna make him an offer. Let's try and sign him to a 1-year deal. Our available budget, we are actually in debt. $767,000. We're getting a trade offer already? Dude's not doing shit in AAA. Why would I want him? Schwarber's batting .281 with an .896 OPS. I'm really liking that signing thus far. Okay, we're hitting a bit of a cold streak. Let's take it back a little bit. Who's gotten cold? Garrett Crochet. What are we gonna do with you? You're on the last year of your arbitration before you become a free agent, and you are just consistently shitting the bed. All right, we're slowly approaching the All-Star break. We're still first in the division. How is the team looking? Francisco Lindor cooled off a little bit. Josh Naylor playing up to a 90. Shane Bieber, 3.65 ERA. That's not terrible. Garrett Crochet figuring out a little bit in AAA. Might be able to call him back up in a little bit. 245 for Lane Thomas. Not great, but there's still time. O'Neal Cruz batting .301. 918 OPS this far in the year is fantastic. Christian Yelich, .316. Batting .961. That's ridiculous. All right, I think we might try and do this trade. I like Yusei Kikuchi. He's done fine. Just the 4.79 ERA. Drew Thorpe needs to get called up from AAA. We need to also dump a little bit of our budget. The Phillies have Pete Crow Armstrong. We need a more solid center fielder. He's young. He's got pretty good numbers at the MLB level. A final PS of 725. He's batting .273. Has made no errors in the outfield yet, and he has a .7 WAR, which isn't terrible, but he's also still young with a potential. We're going to offer that to the Phillies, and looks like we have a deal. Ooh, we fell 1.5 games back of the Central lead. Let's simulate to the All-Star break. Tigers are offering a trade. Akil Baddoo for Claude Lettier and Curtis Zito. That's actually not the most outlandish trade. He is a free agent after this year. We do have to think of that. We have so many lefties as it is. I don't think I can rightfully accept this trade. As much as I like Akil Baddoo, I can't accept the trade. I can't. Nobody was scouted. What were my scouts doing? I had them discover new prospects. They didn't discover anybody. So no one has any interest in being drafted by us. So I'm basically just going through and marking any like position player prospects there are. And that honestly was us with nobody. I don't really like the rest of these. So because for some reason my scouts didn't do shit, we're going to move on. Okay, look at Pete having an 808 OPS now. 1.8 WAR. He was at 0.7 before we got him. In like 3 weeks, he's like doubled that. We finally get our first round pick to sign with us in our 3rd year. Thank God. Let's look at what our needs are. I'd say a catcher. I don't even think we need a left fielder. We have Christian Yelich, and he's performing really well. Batting .297. He's still got a .907 OPS, a 4 WAR. We don't need a left fielder. So I'd say maybe some starting pitching. Let's look at the pitching rotation. 3.5, 4.0, 2.7, 6.75, and 5.97. What the fuck? Marlins are offering us a trade. O'Neal Cruz for Spencer Steer, Eric Roberts, and Lamont Wade Jr. He's got another year of arbitration after this. He's performing really well. 921 OPS with a 2.8 WAR. He's gotten us 22 home runs. Spencer Steer, Lamont Wade Jr. 33. He's a free agent after this season. He's played 4 games. He's played 4 games, so I can't really I have to take that with a grain of salt. 90 games, bang, 299. Okay, Steer's got me interested. Eric Roberts, a 21-year-old right field prospect. I feel like to get rid of O'Neal Cruz now would just be ridiculous. Spencer Steer would be like the main headline of that trade. And I just don't think it would be right. We're making a playoff push right now. We don't need to be making stupid trades. Let's look. Before I forget and the deadline passes and we miss out on that. Let's view the trading block. We need relief pitching. Bad. There are many relief pitchers listed. AJ Minter is listed from the Reds. He's having an alright season. I feel like we should try to package him in with something. Garrett Crochet. They're willing to throw in a prospect. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, Shane Bieber's on the IL with a fractured hand. Oh, we need starting pitching. Okay. Shit. Ricky Tiedemann. I feel like we can afford his contract. Get rid of Trevor because our budget is very small right now. Fuck it. Okay. Okay. It's a young but solid lineup. I'm willing to simulate past it. Alright. We hit a little bit of a losing skid there. We're still fighting for first place in the division. Let's not overlook this. It just processed in my head. We are first in the division right now. The turnaround has been crazy. 5 games ahead of the division. Unless we lose the next 6 games and the Guardians win the next 6, we are winning the division. So that is a huge plus. And we won 4 of them. 94 and 68. We're going to be taking on the winner of Baltimore and Cleveland. Hold on, let's go to GM goals. We finished 88 and 74 last year. So we went up. We were 1 game short of finishing a 95 win season, which is one of our team performance goals. We were 6 games short of winning 20 games in a month. But we're back to finishing above 500, which is huge. The divisional series are set. It'll be Atlanta versus LA, Cincinnati versus Miami, Houston versus Seattle, and Baltimore versus Puerto Rico. So this will be what, a 5-game series. Let's simulate the first 2 games and see how it goes. Autofix roster. We lose the first 2 games. What are we doing? Okay. We brought it back. 5-3. Can we complete the comeback? Fuck! All that work to lose to Baltimore. Cubs claims Kyle Nicholas off waivers. That was a long ass time ago. Marlins defeated the Orioles, made it to the World Series. That's crazy. Let's see, we have 1 player retiring, Joshua Zamora. Austin Nola's retiring. Jose Abreu finally retired. Austin Barnes finally retired. Anthony Benboom's retiring. Aroldis Chapman, a 40-year-old fucking free agent. 325 career home runs. He didn't do shit for the last 2 years. And no inductees into the Baseball Hall of Fame. That's terrible, man. We have a team option. He was doing good until he got injured. So we're obviously exercising his option. Austin Adams, he did really well. We're going to make you an offer. All right, not much to do in the initial stages of free agency. Select, I don't give a fuck. So this is our last year of team control over O'Neal Cruz. Lindor still has 4 more years left on his contract. Close Montgomery has 2 more years of arbitration after this year. So we might be looking to move O'Neal Cruz. So after looking at stuff, our biggest needs, I disagree with the left field thing, but I digress. So we know that O'Neal Cruz may be on his way out the door because we're probably not going to be able to extend him, and we don't want to just let him walk off. So we might need to try and sign a maybe like younger or even older, but like proven third or second base. Actually, no, it'd be a third baseman. And then also maybe a catcher. Ooh, Adley, but he's going to be getting paid. Holy shit. Adley Rutschman potentially making $313 million. I don't want to put us over budget. We're already down to $28.9 million. And we still have a lot of salary arbitration to go through. Adley Rutschman went to the Royals for 320 years. Or 320 million. 320 years. He sold his soul to the Royals. We're offering it to William. He's 30. He had a decent year last year. Pretty high WAR. He's a good bat to have. And he's got experience. If that happens, we are most likely going to trade Keibert Ruiz. Keibert, whatever the fuck you call him. Budget is now looking roughly 18 million. So yeah, there's not gonna be much left in the budget. Why do we have Kyle Schwarber? Okay, well, that makes no sense to me. All right, let's look at the budget now. We are 3 million in the hole. And yeah, and guess how much Keibert Ruiz's contract is? 6 million. We are getting rid of him. Let's go ahead. Let's see what we can get for Keibert Ruiz. Ooh, I'm taking this deal. Xavier Edwards and Colby Shaw. Yes. And we are now in our 4th season of the rebuild. Injured list. We already had someone go on there. What the fuck? We're still a little behind in the budget. We're at 2.5 in the hole. I'm hitting auto fix all. What the fuck happened? What the fuck is happening? It's just continuously giving me this screen. Hold up. Let's save and go back. Let's save this, leave the menu and come back, cuz that's kind of bullshit. Have 41 players on their 40-man roster. I didn't think that was possible. Have the maximum number of players on waivers or designated for assignment. We have 5 players designated for assignment? Why did we waive Noah Schultz? What? What? Pardon me? Why did we waive Noah Schultz? What was the point of that? Wait! What? What the fuck just happened? They made so many moves because of whatever. What the fuck happened? Where is Jack Leiter? Where's Jack Leiter? Did this game just fuck me? It says he's on the team, but I can't find him on the roster anywhere. I mean, it comforts me a little bit to know Jack Leiter. What the fuck happened? Don't do this shit again. Don't do this shit again. Not again. Oh, I really fucked up here. I probably shouldn't have signed William Contreras. I really shouldn't have. Shit. O'Neal Cruz, we gotta get rid of. I hate to do it. He's one of our top guys right now. Mason Miller, I'm okay with getting rid of because he has not been pitching well at all. Dude, this just fucked up my whole mentality on this thing. Josh Naylor's batting 204. Xavier Edwards is batting 083. But we are $17 million in the hole. I am getting canned after this year, dude. There's no way you can get a team $17 million in the hole and not be immediately fired. Actually, okay, hold on. Let me see something real quick. If we were to try and extend him, how much would he be looking for? Because then it might honestly differentiate who gets traded. He's probably going to be looking for a lot. He's been playing really well. Shit, we might need to trade Shane Bieber. I just processed that. We might need to trade Shane Bieber. I still would like to know where the hell Jack Leiter went. I don't know why I can't see him on the roster. When I search him up, he shows up as being on the team. But he is just not in existence anymore. Oh, wait, he's a free agent now? Why? This game makes no fucking sense. Oh, Yelich is having a down year. Yelich is having a down year. Okay. We're getting rid of him. We're gonna get rid of him. Fuck, is this the downfall of our team? Is this the downfall of everything we've built? This team is not doing good. We're somehow second in the division, but we are not doing good. The issue from earlier kind of fucked up the momentum of everything, because now I'm like, we can't do anything. I can't really make any moves without trading two of our, like, biggest pieces. I just dropped my control. Taj Bradley, he's relatively young. He's got 1 more year of arbitration. Ooh, okay, they'd be interested in this. Okay. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. We're bringing in Taj Bradley. Got rid of Shane Bieber. We need to get rid of that contract. I hated doing it, but it's fine. Taj Bradley has another year of arbitration after this, so our budget's looking a little bit cleaner. We're still definitely going to be cleaning house to a certain degree. Okay, why did I trade for Xavier Edwards? I thought he was going to be good, and he is batting 116 and is on the bench. What are we doing? Okay, we're losing a lot more than I would like. This doesn't feel as dominant as before. Oh my god, we have fallen. What is happening? Bro, the game fucked us. We had so much good momentum. We're going to need a strong second half. We are 79 games into the year. We're going to have, what, 83 more to go, and we need to win at least 60 of them. No trades were found for Yelich. Interesting. That's a little concerning. This one I'm actually considering. I think this one's the best right now. So the Cardinals will remember. No, I think I am. I think I'm going to go Cardinals. The Cardinals had the best offer. Going to offer it to them. I hated doing it. We had to. And unfortunately, he had to go. Fuck Bryce Wilson. This is coming from a Brewers fan. Fuck Bryce Wilson. All this man ever does, whenever I look at the TV, is give up tanks. He was like that when he was in Pittsburgh. He does it now when he's on the Brewers. No, I don't want him on my fucking team. This is going to be rough. He's fallen to an 84. Francisco Lindor was at a 90 overall, and he's down to an 84. Wait, Taj Bradley, he's playing up. 3.88 ERA. Okay. Our pitching's a lot of young guys, and Brendan Beck. But this team scares the shit out of me. Mason Miller all of a sudden pitching like a fucking god. Yeah, I gotta get rid of Yelich. He is downgrading too much. What's his contract status looking like? He's got a couple more years of arbitration. That's okay. They have a big budget, so they'll easily be able to take on Yelich. Yeah, get rid of fucking Xavier Edwards. That was the worst trade I've ever fucking made. I apologize to the Academy. Yeah, I think we're going to make this trade. I think this is the move. We now actually have a positive budget. We've gotten rid of some contracts. We got rid of some pretty good people. How about starting pitchers? Who's an available starting pitcher? Emerson Hancock. That's a name. How about DeAndre Burton? I'm fine with that. I don't think this is a team that's making the playoffs, but they could surprise you. And we're re-signing Jack Leiter because it took way too fucking long for that to happen. Move to the MLB. He's not on the 40-man roster? Well, what are we doing? All right, we are 53 and 53. We have 56 games remaining. And we need to win like 40 of them to like secure a safe spot in the wild card. It's going to be tough, but I think it might be possible if we can win, which we are kind of starting to do. I'm seeing a little too many L's for my liking. 68 and 65. So our best chance right now is a 90 what? 7 win season, but that's if we win out, which we're not going to do. So this might be a rough year. Yeah, it's just ever since O'Neal Cruz left. O'Neal Cruz left, where Lindor's in 84 still. He's not really performing well. We just have a lot of guys with the performance really has just been lackluster, and it sucks. Okay, wait a minute. We might have a chance. It's going to be close. We just barely made it into the postseason. Holy shit. Quite literally as the last wildcard spot. We pulled it off in the back half. Somehow. Alright. I am terrified to watch this happen. We lost. We won. There's still hope alive. And we make it to the divisional series. Oh my god, shit's going down. Okay. Okay. Let's not get too excited. Let's not get too excited. It's a 5-game series. Ever since we took over this team, we have not made it past the divisional series. Let's simulate this one. We lost. We won. We won. Let me take Jolly Rancher here because I need something to some sweet. I need something to make me feel alive. Holy shit, we're going to the championship series. What the fuck happened? This is probably the weakest team we've ever had, including the first year of the rebuild. And this is the farthest we fucking made it. So right now the championship series are the Rays and Puerto Rico and Miami and Pittsburgh. I am so scared but so excited. Okay, we're 2-1 or 1-2. Now we're 2-2. We're bringing it back. We're 3-2. Taj, my man, I need you to clutch up here. Oh my god, we're going to the fucking World Series against the Marlins. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We're chilling. I'm only slightly scared. We win game 1. Lose game 2, that's fine. Lose game 3. We won game 4. We won game 5. I'm gonna actually enter this game because I want to see it firsthand if we win. Oh no, they scored 3 first inning. Okay, but we bring it back with 2. Okay, alright. Brandon, you might need to do some shit here. He's walked the first 2. Singled in a run. And then he struck out the side after that. Oh, that was our guy. Josh Naylor hit a home run. It took me a second. Oh my god. Kyle Schwarber walked. Alright, so a lot of strikeouts from Edward Cabrera. Damn. I'm gonna make a pitching change. I'm gonna bring in Mason Miller. Round out, fly out, walk. Fielder's choice. Awesome. We have a new pitcher in, a single, a double play, and then a fly out. Mason. Mason! What are we doing? Nope, you're done. You are done. You are done. Jose Leclerc, his pitching clutch is down to an 81. Whose pitching clutch is up high enough? It's gotta be Leclerc. Fuck. A line out. A fielder's choice, which they didn't get the run on. And he saved it! Bases loaded after Mason Miller walks the bases loaded, and they score no runs. That is money. A triple with an RBI. Josh Naylor is the MVP of the World Series. I don't care what anyone says. If Josh Naylor doesn't win MVP, I will lose my shit. What are we doing? Fielder's choice. They don't score. And we get the out. Okay. We're getting down to the end, ladies and gentlemen. I'm making a pitching change. We're bringing in... Let's see. I need someone with control. We're bringing in Loaizaga. And the first thing you do is give up a home run. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom of the 9th. The potential go-home game. The potential chance to win it all for Los Bandidos de Puerto Rico. Why is my encoding saying it's overload? We're going to enter the game, but we're not going to play it. I want to see what happens as we go on. It is game 5, 6. I want to say it's game 6. Whatever game it is, we have the lead in the series. It is the bottom of the 9th. A 1-run lead is ahead of us. You guys, I am about to piss my fucking pants. All this hard work, all the years of rebuilds. We have 1 out, 2 more to go. Loaizaga with the K. They brought in Austin Adams. Why? His numbers are so bad. His control is bad. He doesn't have good pitching clutch, but god damn it, I need him to clutch up right now. Okay, Okay, is that Coulson? Coulson for out number 2. One more out, ladies and gentlemen. And a 4-year rebuild becomes a success. Ian Happ is the only thing currently standing in the way of a World Series victory for the Puerto Rican Bandits. And it's a first swing World Series. Let's fucking go. Holy shit, Austin Adams comes in with a clutch save. William Contreras, we got rid of all of our biggest pieces. We got rid of our ace, Shane Bieber. We got rid of our biggest productive outfielder up until this year in Christian Yelich. We got rid of O'Neal Cruz simply because we couldn't re-sign him. Or we couldn't afford to re-sign him. All of the odds were stacked against us from the beginning of the season. Looked like we weren't even going to make the playoffs. We just barely squeak in. And Los Bandidos de Puerto Rico are your World Series champions for 2028. Hell yes. Give that man the fucking MVP. 4 for 5 with a double short of the cycle is nuts. You guys, we fucking did it. Puerto Rico has won the World Series. Holy shit. Josh Nimmer is your World Series MVP, as he fucking should be. And he's also the postseason MVP. That's wild. You guys, I genuinely thought that this season was going to be the worst it had been yet. And look at what happened. We won the goddamn World Series. Simulate to the offseason. Our third base coach decided to retire. Our contract with our manager has ended. That's okay. Few retired players. We have nobody retiring on a team. Sonny Gray retiring due to age. Tyler Gilbert tore his rotator cuff. That's tragic. Jacob deGrom finally retires. Damn, how many career strikeouts? 2,400. What's his career ERA? A 3.10. He might have a shot at making the Hall of Fame. We'll see. Are you sure you'd like to exit the retirement screen? This will be your last chance to view retired players. Jacob deGrom, not listed for the Hall of Fame. The injuries were too much, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like that's the best note we can leave it on for the time being. It took us 4 years to rebuild the White Sox, relocate them to Puerto Rico, give them a fresh start, and take them from the worst team in baseball to World Series champions. These videos do take a lot of time and effort to make, as you can tell by the way my beard has grown back and the different days that have happened, that this takes a lot of effort to make. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and give me a like and subscribe to the channel to help support the channel and let me know that all this work went towards something. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments section if you guys want me to do more stuff like this. Let me know what teams you want to see me rebuild, where you want to see me do a rebuild, what like certain like rules to stipulations, like only prospects, only veterans, some shit like that. You guys can get as creative as you want with it. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys would like to see, and I will do my best to make it happen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this is Beast Boy 4 Gaming signing out.